like spending time with friends and people's birthdays and things like that. Like, I understand if you want to have fun and have some drinks, but I personally do not understand why people think it's cute to do the whole like icing situation. And if you are not familiar with what icing is like whenever someone gets down on one knee and then they chug like an entire bottle of this like disgusting sugary drink, like a Smirnoff Ice. So that bothers me. I just think it's not cute to peer pressure each other and make it like a normalized culture type of thing to like people are like, oh no, you iced me, but then they do it anyways. Like, I feel like people don't have any self-control whenever it comes to drinking sometimes. Obviously not everybody, obviously, and there are lots of people that also do drink responsibly, but I just think irresponsible drinking is like one of my biggest pet peeves. Okay. There's some fuzzies on here. Some fuzzies. So the next thing is boys acting too cool for their own shit. So this is a shout out to the guys that walk around with like this big ego, and it's not even like a rightfully earned ego, it's just like not cute. And I don't like whenever, see, I wrote, we know you're not that confident, you're overcompensating, boo. So like someone that is actually more like genuinely confident in themselves don't have to like put on this extravagant this extravagant like show for everybody. You know, those types of people can just like sit back, chill, be themselves. People talk to them, they talk to other people, and they keep kind of just like a normal person tone. Like, they don't feel the need to like talk extremely loud or anything. I don't like loud talking people either. It's really bothersome to me. So the next thing that I wrote is girls that just seem to do everything for IG, aka Instagram, and you don't have that much substance in person. Quit fooling the world with your fake shit. So I feel like this video is a little bit more like negative, if you will, or like calling out people, but like it's the truth, and I'm just here to speak the truth. So period, that's it. We don't even need to go deeper into that. Okay. The next one, this is a great one. It is guys who can't take no for an answer, or cannot take a hint when I open your message on Snapchat and I don't respond repeatedly. I'm not saying keep sending me more snaps / bother me more. I am not saying that. I'd say a good rule of thumb for me is I like to be left alone most of the time. And if you're like an active person in my life, it doesn't matter like how often you're like popping in or whatever, like that's fine. But if it's someone that I don't know like all that well, or like they were a person from my past and then they try to like slide back in and like waste my time, it's just frustrating to me. And then the next one is guys. This could be guys or girls, but guys that talk really loudly in social settings and have no respect for people in the apartment complex. So like, I live in this apartment complex. There might be like 200 beds in this apartment complex, so it's like a decent size, I guess. And just like have some respect, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't blast your music like so loud that I can't even like hear myself think. And I'm not the only person that lives here. Y'all are disturbing the rest of the people too. It's not just me being bothered. So just be conscientious of understood why people take the time out of their day to sit there and hit the dislike button. Dislike, like, what is going through their mind whenever they're disliking a video? Are you like, oh, this person sucks, this person's boring, this video isn't reflecting what the title said? Like, why are you disliking it? Are you angry? Are you bitter? Are you a bitch about it? Like, what's going on? I just feel like you kind of have like a personal problem. This is a good like big claim, but whatever. I feel like you have like a bigger problem within yourself if you feel the need to dislike a video and express your emotions in that way. Like, you're just feeding negativity, and I just have never understood that. Just like, let people live their life. And I have knots in my hair, I'm trying to brush them out. Like, just let people live their life and hop off their back, and just like, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Like, you don't need to dislike it. So that's just in general. And then the next thing is the random/random/life things. So the first thing is dealing with maintenance people. I respect them because it's their job, but one thing that really irks me is the fact that maintenance people like almost don't trust that you actually have a problem. Like, your problem's not big enough or something. Like, I'll just tell you like a short little I will tell you a short little story about my washing machine and dryer situation. So also, motorcycles are a little bit of a pet peeve for me. I like that they give these people that like riding them the freedom and the wind in their hair and like all that shit. But it is dangerous and it is a loud thing. It's kind of disturbing, but whatever. But maintenance people, back to the story. So my washer and dryer are like really musty, and I just got a brand new dryer because I had not one but two dryers. The first one, it smelled disgusting. It had like a shit ton of dog hair, like just caked up like inside of the thing, and I was too scared to use it, honestly, because I thought that it was going to catch on fire, and like nobody has time for their shit to catch on fire, so just give me a new one, please. or stinky dogs. Like, I can't stand dogs that are like really slobbery and like have that type of like mouth, like mastiffs and those kinds of dogs. Like, they're really drooly, or like Saint Bernards, like their lips and their cheeks and all that stuff. They're cute and all that, but I just don't really like the slobber, or like a Rottweiler. I also don't really like whatever dogs shed. Like, I'm just very weird about like hair and like stuff. Like, I just get grossed out by it. So I guess you could say that's like a pet peeve. But I want a poodle because I can snuggle up with that poodle and it can be all over, like wherever, and it is not going to be a stinky dog, because the way that poodles' coats are, they don't have that wet dog smell that most dogs like give off. And obviously they don't shed, so it'll be nice to like, my dog can like lay on my pillow and I won't care, you know what I mean? But if I had a golden retriever or something, or like a Labrador, like a short-haired dog, I don't think I'd like it very much. Another pet peeve of mine is the fact that my candles run out so quickly, and specifically it's this one, because it's like one of my favorite scents ever, but it's like a very thin wax and it runs out like so fast. Like, I only burned this maybe like 6 times and it's already gone, and like that makes me sad, but it's whatever. The next pet peeve is like the way shorts ride up in the front. I'm like, excuse me, hop off, get out of here, relax. And just like, it's like up your thighs, and it just like, I don't like it. So I personally don't really like wearing shorts like all that much at all, unless it's these like airy sweatpant type shorts where like where your leg goes on the side. Like, let me show you. Like right here, it'll like arch up, if that even makes any sense, like a C. And I like the way that those are shaped, and they're very like open and baggy and like nice. But other shorts that are more like fitted, I don't like that. And also jeans, I can't stand jeans. I can't stand mini pants at all, unless they're like comfortable pants with like a comfortable waistband, and also just like soft. Another pet peeve is whenever I do popcorn powder, I use this, I get all these imprints on here. I also don't like that. But popcorn powder, it'll get like all over my counter, even though I'm like just sprinkling it in the bowl, right? But it just flies everywhere. I don't understand. And then how quickly, this is a good pet peeve, how quickly my floors get dusty. How quickly my floors get dusty. Hair. So I just clean my floors so they look beautiful. They're sparkly, shiny, and amazing. But like hair, if you live in an apartment or you have hardwood floors in your house and it's like a smaller confined space, not necessarily like a family home, because I feel like the dust has more places to go and it's not as concentrated. But whenever you're in an apartment or like a loft or something, it just collects everywhere and it flies around. And I've been doing these like little fiber arts projects, and all the little fibers are getting everywhere, like yarn or just like soft thread, like baby's blanket type soft. It still gets everywhere, so love that. And then the last thing that I have on my list, the last thing that I have on my list is being freezing in the shower, because my AC vent won't close, and it's like a struggle, because I mean, I probably could stand up there and like shut it, but I tried to use like the end of my Swiffer, like the handle part, and like try to like jab it the other way, but it looks like it's like really stuck, so I'd have to like hurt my finger to like do it. I probably could, but at the same time I'm like, is that bad to restrict the airflow in a space? Like, what would that do to the system? Or I don't know. So I probably won't, but I might get like a space heater or or something like that whenever it starts to get actually cold outside. Like I can deal with it right now, I guess, because it's summer, but like especially whenever it's freezing cold outside, nobody wants to be cold whenever you're in the shower. Like what the fuck? My other pet peeve is like whenever the water pressure, whenever the water pressure of your shower is like very minimal or non-existent. That's always really annoying. And if you're in an apartment, you're stuck there for the year, and you just better hope that your next apartment or your next place of residence has a better shower than that. So that is it for today's video. I love you all so much. I hope you enjoyed this. If you would like to see a part two to this video,